Good morning, everybody. I just wanted to give an update on a garden tour. I'm sure some of you want to know how things are going. My aloe's doing really well. This one down here is really growing, and so is the pup. My cacti are doing good. That little lace aloe back there is flowering. It needs water for sure, and probably to be moved back some. Norfolk pine's doing good. Cacti are doing good. Yeah. So over here, I'm trying to get things to grow some more. The Jolly Jester is coming on. The basils are doing great. I just pruned this a few days ago. And I've added some weed tea to green things up because these were turning yellow. Trying to get these tomatoes to grow some more. Kind of having trouble, so see what happens. Olive tree's doing really well. I trimmed this down here a lot. They were all turning yellow. On my patio tomato, I have different things in tubs here that I'm trying to grow. I took soil from the garden. So, there's my bonsais. They're all doing really good. So, there was some dock right here, and I learned that the flowers are air or wind pollinated, that they don't actually benefit insects. So it wasn't helping anything, so I cut it and just took it away, which then opened all this up and made it look really nice. Looks really, really nice now. So yeah, so my geraniums are doing really well. Sunflowers are doing well. I moved my teepee right here because I wanted this to have much more direct sunlight when I put my sugar baby watermelons on it. And I'm going to put two plants on here because they only produce 2 to 4 melons per plant. And I don't want to take up the time and the space and my energy in putting in only get to have 2 melons. So if, say, 2 plants planted right here only produce 2 each, I'm fine with 4 melons. It's going to be fun and interesting to try. My marigolds are doing better. And here is my willow tree that has just, my weeping willow, that has just gone insane in growth since I planted it in the ground. So yeah, I'm just strengthening the trunk. My potatoes, these potatoes in the boxes look amazing. I added a ton of straw to the garden, and I got my Ruth Stout potatoes. Like the last time I showed you guys, this was just grass clippings that I had put the potatoes on. Over here is russet potatoes, all of them, but like five or six potatoes rotted. So I bought new potatoes that look kind of scabby, but they were $1.50 for a bag. So I was like, we'll survive. It's fine. And I planted those and finished up that row yesterday. They kind of started to chit just a little bit, so that also might have been why they were $1.50. But I grabbed those and put those in and put the straw back on. And I needed to add more straw to this one in the Yukon Golds because something came along last night and pooped. So that's something. But yeah, I still have Yukon Gold here, and Yukon Gold here, and Norland Red right here. All my potatoes in the boxes from here over are russet potatoes, and these two in here are also Norland Red potatoes, and that's why I planted Norland Red behind this box. My rattlesnake beans are doing amazing. I've only watered them a couple times, and they're just doing fantastic. And then here is my bush beans that are also doing amazing. I just kind of mulched this gently yesterday with straw. Here's my milkweed butterfly weed. They're doing really good. I'm gonna step through here actually. It's been really hot, so my my squashes are a little bit wilty, but I had 3 right here. I had talked to my nephew and what to do, because I had planted multiple in pots to get them started, and so I had 3 in this spot right here, and I took one away because it wasn't doing very well. It was seeing a lot smaller than the other 2 that were in here, and I decided to keep this one because this one was the biggest, best one in this spot, and I took the other one away, and I'll show you in a moment. The day before last, and it's just hot right now. Everything's well watered, but it's just hot right now, and everything's kind of just a bit wilty. There's that, and right next to it I planted daikon radishes in this square right here. My purple basils are doing just fantastic. I put those in the ground finally a few days ago, and they have just exploded. Here's another yellow squash, and then this is the one that I transplanted from the other spot. I might water it again, but I see this leaf down here looking really good, so I think it's gonna be just fine. But this is the second one that was doing the best. It has some transplant shock. I think it's still a bit shocked, and then it's like really hot right now. So, but I have full confidence that this plant is going to be totally fine. And what I plan to do, my plan is with this one that I can donate squash to our food pantry, because I get quite a lot of food from the food pantry, and sometimes I get yellow squash, but they're always really big, and that's just kind of like hard to keep up with. I prefer like a smaller squash, and so I would like to donate smaller squash if possible to them. Here's one of my feverfew plants that is now just looking like just beautiful, absolutely gorgeous, and this one is looking absolutely gorgeous. Just really fanning out, bushing out, beautiful. Here's my salvia. I'll get out of the way. Here's my salvia, also looking beautiful, producing lots of new blooms and everything. There's the native weeds, doing great. These are also doing great. These are the cone flowers. I'm going to talk a little bit louder because I just realized I am by my air conditioner, and on camera it sounds really loud. So right here's my cone flowers. These broader leaf ones are the purple varieties, and then these ones that kind of like look like grass, but they're not. Those are the yellow variety. I didn't think that I was going to be able to find the purple, and so I ordered yellow just to get coneflower. And then like 2 days later, I found the purple variety. In here, they're starting to turn green and sprout my ginger. So I just try to kind of keep it like shaded, but enough to get light through. And in here, I kind of started digging this up because I like to put some like beets and turnips and some other things in there. So I've just been working it up. Right here is really, really rocky. But I think this might be a good spot for like turnips for sure. Right here, my amaranth is blooming. She's so beautiful. It's looking so good. Here's all these. These guys are looking gorgeous. And this down here, what I learned last night about my anise hyssop is that it takes like 3 months. So in around a month from now, this should start putting off flower stalks. So that's going to be a little while longer. So there's that. I think that's the entire garden. So yeah, and there's some more. So I think that's everything. So there's the update, and I'll keep you guys updated on what other stuff is going on as things happen, I guess. So so yeah, have a great one. Thanks for watching. Bye.